at gfntv.com. I think it's a really just neat program that they've put together here, bringing together all the social media minds across Lagos, across Africa, across the world. We want to help find more Nigerian thinkers and take the applications to market. They also find the funding to build.
Hey, this is Brian from the Africa Channel in the US, and you're watching Sunny Case TV.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Mayo Ali. I am the CEO and founder of a mobile social network for football called BAM. BAM, as in the thing is BAM. Surprisingly enough, as the guy asked me, he made an assumption. I am Nigerian. I grew up in Nigeria. And I sit on the board of Social Media Week. I'm involved in social media, so I think this is a very important, exciting, and innovative event to happen in Nigeria. I hope it will lead to greater and better engagement amongst Nigerians on social media. There's so many aspects of it, and this event covers so many aspects of social media. I think it's important that we learn over time. It's also important that we realize that the future belongs to us, because Nigeria is a young country and we need to step up and claim that future.
Okay. What exactly do you have at the moment? What do you have for Nigerians with what you do, your business?
So I'm launching my social network on Thursday. It's called BAM. I'll give you the URL. The URL is www.gbamm.com. So please go and join. Support Nigerian businesses. It's going to be a massive and it's going to be an international brand as well. But it's exciting because it's starting here in Nigeria. Yeah. So it's an African brand for the world.
Thank you very much.
What we are doing is basically, we're ensuring that we have exchange points that are interconnected, and also the telecoms companies and the network companies are connected to that exchange point. So in that way, we keep local traffic local. Okay. The second thing that we are, the second thing that we're doing in that instance is that, at least for government data, it's very difficult to say that every single bit of data that is created in Nigeria must be Nigerian, because again, there's an implication of that for the outsourcing industry that we are trying to get into. But we're saying that for government data, we're insisting that government data must be hosted and kept in Nigeria, so that at least the ability to spy on whatever it is as it goes back and forth across the different servers all over the world is reduced. So we are doing that. And I mean, you made a very good point about cybersecurity and cyber wars and everything. It is true. I think that as we speak today, our networks are probably quite vulnerable. We haven't had the kind of attention and the attacks that other countries have had. But we have time to begin to build that. And that's when I talk about building capabilities and capacities. If you read our IT policy, it talks about the fact that we need this cyber emergency response team. We need to begin to build the skills and the capacity to do that. Not a lot has been done with, but there's a recognition that we must do something. And we will begin to look at how we train those people that can actually help us respond to, protect our network better, and respond to any attack in the event that there is one. So that is work in progress, but it's very important.
I just wanted to add something to the gentleman in front, and that is one of the roles and responsibilities of the media, like yourself, is also to help educate. Because where you have an absence of understanding, then these things will prevail. Having said that, there are two things. A thief will not enter your house if there's nothing to steal. Until we create the digital assets that are required, that are worthy of those infiltrations, we're not going to see much of that. So we still have the chance at this early stage of our development to actually fabricate security as a core component of the things we are building. So that is why I'm pushing it back to say, please help educate so that security becomes
a lot of emphasis on technology and education, because basically, I think it's a global fact that children learn better by doing rather than by learning. So while the government hasn't done anything in terms of creating that content, and it's what we're talking about, we are encouraging the creation of content on the internet that actually addresses what you're talking about and is relevant to our needs. So when you talk to the DG of Impact, for instance, he's got a tremendous, fantastic idea on how to put things on the internet that are related to it. For instance, he talks about having, I don't know how to explain it, but taking a grain of soil. You know, how does this end up in, what's that going to not Zobo, the other one, Kulu, yes, exactly, you know, having a control of that, putting it on the internet, so children begin to learn. So it's not really for government to do. I think what we're trying to do is encourage the creation of that content so that children, whether they're 8 years old or 6 years old or in university, there's content on the internet that is relevant that people should do. And the example we've given our countries are way ahead of us in doing this. What we did with the company, import this content. Very heavy graphic content, we put it in all our schools. And you know, if you don't have about 10 legs of internet coming in, you can't use this stuff, take it out, download it. So we're trying to create that content for our own context. Do you want to ask a second?
My two questions are for the Honorable Minister. I think the first one will be answered by the broadband policy document. In terms of how do we drive down the cost of broadband in Nigeria, it's an issue. But the second aspect is this. Some of the good things you are doing in your ministry, how do you ensure that these things are sustained after your time in that ministry? One key example for me is during the time of Obiageli Ezekwesili as the education minister. She was able to do some things, but immediately after she left, it was as if nothing happened in that ministry. I recognize the fact at the point there was this education sector reforms bill that was meant to go through the National Assembly. Something happened. We got stuck there, we can't find it again and all that. Now you are here, you've been doing this and that, trying to put things together. After the 4 years and you don't come back to that ministry, how do you ensure that some of the things you've been able to achieve gets sustained over a period of time? Thank you.
The Broadband National Strategy and Roadmap is something that was done in conjunction with the industry. There is a Broadband Council right now made up of about 12 individuals, all private sector. I think only myself and the Director of Telecoms are the two public sector people. And I'd imagine that again, if another minister comes not interested in broadband, this council will take it upon themselves to ensure that it is done. So that's the way that we've relied on it, is to ensure that and a number of projects that we work on the ministry, with Tumi is very much involved. So it's ensuring that you get the buy-in from the private sector. And not only the buy-in, they take ownership of what you're doing. So when you're not there, or when it's no longer topical or interesting, it actually has a life of its own.
It's Ian Conyers. You can follow me on Twitter at Ian Conyers. I want to give a special shout out to Sunny Case TV. Check out all their online content.
I'm the founder and CEO of Rare Customs, which is a sustainable tourism market development company that really focuses on Africa. And Rare Customs just previewed today Tastemakers. It's a travel app focused on Africa, and we're really excited to preview it at Social Media Week. Social Media Week. It's a brilliant concept, especially for where we are in this country at this time and age, where ICT penetration has increased. People are looking for knowledge online. A lot more people have access to mobile phones, the cost of broadband. I mean, it's not yet dropped as much as it can, and it should, but at least people are getting more access online. There's many platforms, people are doing a better job of getting information out there and getting information. However, not a lot of people know the tools to take it from the basics to where they can make profit off of it. And my happiness about Social Media Week is that we're for the second time in Nigeria getting this sort of platform. Because Social Media Week is a global thing. Yeah. This is the second time Nigeria is hosting it, and the guys hosting it or co-producing it this year are doing a great job. Obi Asika, Kira Asika, they're doing a wonderful job of making it happen this year, as they did last year. But this year's bigger and it's better. Social media is really important. It's the new, yes, it's new media, and that's almost like paradox. It's like stating the obvious again. However, my delight is that, and like I said this before, but I can't emphasize it enough, that people for the first time on
understanding the way it's done and meant to be done. They're understanding the rules, SEOs, everything. People are getting value for the money. This afternoon I was getting, and I say money because they're never paying. This is practically free. I'll give you an example. This morning I was in a masterclass for perception management for corporate and individuals. For me, the things I learned in that class, if I went elsewhere, I may not have gotten that kind of information. However, I've got it. I'm going to improve myself. I'm going to keep getting better. I hope it happens again next year and the year after that. It keeps happening in a year or two.